It's Rob and sometimes Leigh.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I plugged the kettle in and I didn't make a tea yet.
Oh, Rob.
What is wrong with me?
You need just a tea making assistant, which of course probably have to go to some special school for the training because your tea you got a few different ways of making them and you're very set in stone about it.
Isn't everybody set in stone with how they like their hot beverage?
Yeah.
Right? People always...
I find you exceptionally picky though.
You
Are
think?
you going with the sweetener or are you going with the honey? Like
I only have honey in the first tea of the morning.
Oh.
Sweetener the rest of the day.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I love the sugar twin, but
Yeah.
one package is way too much for a cup of tea. Half pack isn't enough.
So you're 3/4 packaging a cup,
Yeah.
and then you have a quarter left. So then it really.
And then every fourth cup of tea, I got all the sweeteners sitting right there.
I'm glad you're mathy.
Now coffee simple. A full sweetener and a dollop of cream.
Yeah, I don't use sweetener. I use sugar in my coffee.
I probably should do that too. They say sweetener causes bloating. Mm-hmm. Sugar causes fat, so I'm not sure which is better, bloating or fat.
It depends on what pair of pants you're trying to get into.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. Fat's one thing, but if you're wearing like tight pants, you don't want to be bloated.
I had a bunch of gluten last weekend and like late last week and into the weekend. And
Yes.
man, I'm still paying for it. I still feel like crap. Like
Really?
quite lethargic and fat,
Oh.
bloated.
I had to be a sneaky Sue last night in bed. I don't know where I got the Sue from. I am back to eating one of my favorite snacks. Speaking of feeling bloated, I was feeling, not great about myself when I went to bed, but I'm like, what will make me feel better?
Chips and chocolate.
Chips and chocolate. So I'm back to my plain chips with 1/2 a piece of Kit Kat between the chips, like a sandwich.
And you say I'm picky about my beverages.
Yeah. Well, I really like potato chips and chocolate, and I find if it's between it, you're getting the flavor on your whole mouth is involved in the flavor. It's not just like chip on your tongue and then chocolate.
Doesn't the wafer in the Kit Kat make it crunch enough that you don't need the chips, or you want the salt?
I want the salt too, and potato chips, and it's like 2 snacks in one. And I kind of got caught because this time of year you got fans on, the TV was on, the fan was on. I'm like, what are you eating? And I'm like,
Nothing.
like just a few chips
With Kit Kat bars inside.
inside them. Yeah,
Why don't we invent a Kit Kat bar wrapped in potato chips?
I think that'd be really good.
If Picards can put potato chips around peanuts,
Yeah,
we could do it around Kit Kats.
The thing is, though, you lose something they get a bit mushy. Like I've had chocolate covered potato chips. Lauren brought some in last Christmas and they were amazing.
Anytime you wanted to do some more of those,
Do it. Don't even ask. Just do it.
yeah,
And then the ones you buy at the store,
the chocolate covered potato chips.
yeah. I like certain kinds of potato chips. So I just find that I've hit the right combo. Like I can't wait to go to bed tonight and have some chocolate bars with
Is it
chips
always
around
Kit
them.
Kat, or can you vary the chocolate bar?
You can go a dairy milk bar. Look at me talking like it's some fancy thing. Dairy milk bars are probably top notch. I didn't have that.
Oh, I love them.
I did not have those.
Dairy Milk has gone way off the beaten path with their, like, you used to just be able to buy the Cadbury Dairy Milk
Yeah.
solid chocolate.
Amazing.
Then they came out with vanilla cream
Don't like
filling.
it.
Then they came out with salted caramel filling.
Delicious.
Now there's s'more fillings.
Don't like
There's a Rocky Road filling. And a chocolate whipped some sort of whipped chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm a purist, I guess, in that department. Just give me that solid chocolate.
What about fruit and nut? That's a salad.
Then you end up
That's a salad.
but then you end up picking all the little bits of fruit and nut out of it, and they're.
Oh, I don't. Those are so good. But dairy milk is top-notch chocolate to have with your potato chips.
I agree.
And you
I don't know about the chips part.
Yeah, you try it.
I don't dare try that. I eat enough chips on my own, let alone adding another 1,000 calories
I
of
find
chocolate.
having the chips with the chocolate bar, I'm then not eating 2 chocolate bars or a whole bag of chips. I'm having just the right amount. One chocolate
never
bar,
had
some
I
chips.
never sat and had a whole bag of chips.
I'm a purist. I like them at their peak freshness because I don't like eating them after they've been opened. And I'm a completer of a task.
The large family size, that can last me like 3 or 4 days.
What?
Yeah.
No, I like to feel sick when I'm done
No,
eating them.
the large bags that aren't family size, they're a joke.
They're a joke.
They shouldn't even have those.
No.
I can't wait for them to come up with a super mega family size. And it'll come out the same size as the original family size did.
That's right.
We know what you're doing.
And we'll still buy it.
Oh, yeah.
We don't care.
Rob and sometimes Leigh. Mornings on 88.7 The River.